ESC Radio live from Lisbon, and Georgia is being represented by the band Iriao, and we are here the guys.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Very nice to meet you.
For you, it's the title of the song, English title, but sung in Georgian. Maybe one of you can tell us the Georgian title, because I don't dare to say it.
Georgian title, word by word, it's Sheni Gulistfis, and this is purely expressed like in English. Translation is for your heart, or for your sake, or for your heart's sake. But in English, there is a short combination of two words, so it's good for everybody. For you knows everybody, so we call the title is for you.
So, well, you are one of the, in musical, speaking in terms of musical style, you are one of the outstanding acts in this contest this year, definitely. Yeah, it's called, well, ethnofusion, and, well, maybe you can explain in your own words. There's also the word polyphonic, which is important for you, so tell me.
Yeah, he will say in English.
Our music is a mixture of many cultures, and of course Georgian is 80%, and fusion, we call it fusion because of its mixture of different musical styles.
Yeah, and we think that also important is that we use a Georgian. This is actually what comes from the composer of the band, is that he chose this style, and actually he's one of the first composers in Georgia introducing this kind of genre called ethno jazz. And he sometimes doesn't agree that it's ethno jazz. It's a kind of fusion, and the mission of the band is not to modernize Georgian folk music, which is unique and recognized by UNESCO, for example, but it's kind of to saturate it with the jazz elements, and the songs, the compositions is full with improvisation, and yeah, this is to shortly describe about the music we play and song. See?
Many entries for the competition, they went through national selections with various acts. In your case, you were internally selected. Yes. So I wonder, what was your reaction when you were approached by Georgian television to represent your country in Eurovision? Was that a difficult decision to say yes, or did you have to think about it?
Yeah, it was. I would say it was very much surprising. The question was the same during the conference, that it was on 31st of December, the final day of the year, New Year coming. We had a concert on the stage, so we were very much surprised, and it was a kind of challenge for us. And yeah, we finally agreed, because we think that Eurovision is kind of opportunity for all the entries to get the emotion and the call from the people. And this is, I think, very important, because once the video was published, we went through all the comments and all the writings about people and how people felt. I think it was amazing opportunity for Iriao to get the feeling of the rest of the world.
When the decision was made, you had to decide about the song. Did you have to adapt your style to Eurovision in any way?
გამოცხადდა თქვენი ისო თქვენო სიმღერა წარმოადგენთ უარგეთო ამ ევროვიზიაში ხარო რამოდენი კომპოზიცია იყო და ავარჩიეთ და რა.
როდესაც კი რა თქმა უნდა ევროვიზიისთვის იყო, მაგრამ იყო რამდენიმე კომპოზიცია და ყველაზე მაინც გულთან მისატანი გამოდგა ჩვენი აზრით ეს და ვიმედოვნებთ რომ გაამართლებს ეს ყველაფერი, რაც ვიფიქრეთ რომ ამ ყველაფრისთვის ყველაზე მაგარი შესაბამისი იყო ეს სიმღერა, რაც დღეს არის წარდგენილი ევროვიზიის მაყურებელისთვის და მსმენელისთვის.
What he's saying is that we had a kind of alternative, a trade-off between several compositions what David made, about up to 5 compositions, and yeah, we had internal discussions as well as with the Georgian public broadcasters, discussions with them, and we finally chose this because it had we think that it had a strong message about what describes Georgia, I would say, because for you and is a kind of act when you support other, and kind of not me but we, and starting celebration when you give a hand to another person. Well, it's not necessarily material support, but moral. And actually in the song there is a part of choral where you can beat on the background the heart beating, and this is the very heart beating when you decide to support others, to give a hand to others, and the emotion coming back as a feedback from this act, and you feel happy, and this is kind of, you feel the heart. So it's in the song.
Okay, so thank you very much for this interview, and yeah, good luck for the competition.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.